Young man, let's wait for the other attendees.
Ryan, there you go.
Here comes the class of 2020! Here they come! You get to stand there. You can stand.
Ryan! Oh my God, that is too long.
You might want to put your USC thing so that we can see.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. Hey, how do you like my hair? I had Marissa do it today. I had a cut and color. How do you like that? USC colors. You want your hair done too? We can do it too. There you go. There you go. You can have USC hair too. Marissa, you do a great job. All right.
Yeah, shout out to me and Ryan's video.
All right, Marissa, if you can stop the music, please.
Oh, man.
Welcome all of our honored guests, neighbors, friends, relatives, and the graduate.
Ryan, you gotta stand up.
I'd like to welcome you all to the 2020 commencement here at Psychotic State University's Royal Cement Garden. It has indeed been a monumental year so far, resulting in the loss of our civil liberties and the cancellation of all regular graduations. But in the true spirit of the famous words, "Give me liberty or give me death," we will march on in the honor of Ryan Francis Rivero. You don't mind if I call you Fran, do you?
Oh, God.
All right, you don't have to stand. You can sit down, please. Honor of Ryan Francis Rivero.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
We're having some technical
Technical difficulties. All right, well, let me explain to you how not having your graduation is not such a bad thing to start with. On in the honor.
Sorry. There you go. Oh, keep it going. There you go. Show us continue.
Before I earned my BFD, PhD here at Psychotic State, I attended UCSD, and my graduation was held on the hottest day of the year in the boiling sun. First of all, it took all your guests 2 hours to park. You had to come 2 hours early. There was no parking anywhere. Then you were all fighting over seats. And then you sat and you waited and waited and waited while you wore a robe just like you have on now, along with your funny looking little square hats and your little tassels hanging off like you're about to do some kind of satanic ritual. And then you got to listen to a bunch of people pump you up full of a bunch of BS about how you're going to go out there and change the world. Blah, 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 blah for 4 hours. Lucky for you, I only have 45 minutes of material to roast you with. All right, let's get started. So, first, congratulations on having a wonderful high school career that allowed you to even get accepted at the prestigious University of Southern California.
Yay!
Chicago's loss was Southern California's gain. Well, that is for us Southern California natives who just welcomed yet another Midwesterner who's tired of the harsh cold winters and the miserably hot and humid summers, coming here and crowding our beaches and freeways on a permanent basis instead of just coming out here and visiting on his spring break instead. But
Not right.
But your attending SC undoubtedly made your parents very, very proud, and it was definitely a loss for your family, having your daily presence around, especially to your mom, I'm sure, and probably vice versa to you, because, you know, I don't know what son, because you and I are kind of alike, we got to grow up being the only young man in the house, and God knows mothers love doting all over their sons with their unconditional love, cooking for you, doing your laundry. Life was hard for you, wasn't it? All right, so don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Moms love doing that, and they do it unconditionally. So I hope your mom gets to see this, and hopefully she'll enjoy this as well. All right, so let's talk about your college career then. let's start out. Well, I guess going back to high school, I was told you didn't have any girlfriends in high school. Was that by choice?
I don't know, honestly. I have to do some reflection on that.
I kind of think you just kind of were saving yourself from the pain of a heartless, cold rejection and the humiliation that follows.
Whoa.
Maybe.
Whoa.
Then, hey, it's a roast! It's a joke!
Okay, please continue.
Okay, so then I kind of wondered, not having a girlfriend in high school, why on earth would you pursue Jasmine? Because all of her sorority sisters call her the royal coldness, the royal coldness, the queen of mean.
That's not what they call me.
Okay, let's be nice.
Or wait, that's just what we call her. Never
Oh,
mind.
you're
Never
so
mind.
funny.
Okay.
Wait, you said a minute
All right,
and a half, bro.
And remember the first time that Marissa and I ever talked to you? Was that FaceTime or was that just a conversation? But just so you know, remember, what were our words to you? What was the three-letter word we told you?
I don't remember the three-letter word, but I remember
Starts
the
with an
song.
R.
Starts with an R.
Run.
Run.
Ah.
So just let it be known, we warned you.
Oh my God, it makes me
Then so you started school, you didn't choose a frat. Was that again your choice? Not to choose a frat? You just weren't rejected by all of them? No? Well, that was a good decision because when you join a frat, the most famous activities would pertain to drinking and chasing girls, neither of which you really do outside of Jasmine, and no, root beer doesn't count as a beer. Then, of course, you know, the SC is such an expensive, it's a private school, very expensive, and you might, some people say it's full of a bunch of white privileged kids. But somehow you managed to work it just right. You can look just as pasty white as Jasmine, and yet get all that good financial aid with that good Hispanic last name, Rivero. Rivero, whatever. Okay, I'm a white guy, I can't speak Spanish. And then Jasmine told me that you, in your freshman year, you broke your leg.
I did.
Wow, you got to be the first person I've ever heard of that broke their leg riding a skateboard uphill. And so you're a business major, yes?
Yes.
Yeah. And so I understand you wrote a report on my sister,
Yep.
and we want to thank you for that because we learned more about my sister, Jasmine's aunt, from that report than we knew about her ourselves. And but I want to know, what was the lesson that you got? What did she have in common with the likes of Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, and Steve Jobs?
Work ethic, good ideas.
Oh, sorry, wrong answer. It's that none of them have college degrees, and you don't have to have a college degree and go to business school at SC in order to succeed.
Waste of money.
Hey, I also understand you're a Laker fan,
That's true.
so that might have been part of your decision as to why you came out to SC. How fortunate, and then I understand the best day of your life was LeBron James announcing that he was going to be a Laker.
It was up there.
Yeah, well, it's too bad all 4 of your years you were here. I mean, it's kind of a lot of bad luck going on here because the Lakers never had a winning season the 3 seasons that you got to see them.
Until now, and it gets cut short.
Exactly.
Bad luck
And
continues.
then, of course, there's that Kobe thing, too.
Yep, that as well.
Yeah, I'm wondering if you're a good luck charm or not. Because you got an internship at Boeing as well, right?
That's true.
Wow. And then all of a sudden, it's kind of coincidental at the same time, all of a sudden Max 3, a 737 started falling out of the sky.
Yeah, maybe I had something to do with it.
Well, so you're not there anymore. Well, that's good timing because that means you stay on the run. Good job. All right. And then, so now is a great time for you to graduate because, of course, you know, with the COVID-19 going on, nobody's hiring anywhere unless you want to be a greeter at Walmart. And but it's probably better. Don't take any jobs until the federal stimulus money runs out on your unemployment.
Exactly.
All right? And so with that, I would like to confer upon you, if you could please stand, young man. The esteemed Peanut Gallery of Psychotic State University hereby confers upon Ryan Francis Rivero a degree of barely passing with a major in COVID-19 without all the rights or privileges thereto pertaining to its spread, given at our backyard this 14th day of May in the year 2020. You may now contract COVID-20. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Let's see.
Let's
Here's
see.
my frame.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he doesn't get to
Oh, do you want to walk across?